This is the Lawrence County SportsNet, powered by LCAP.
Gold heading back to Lawrence County.
Your home for the County of Champions.
Swing and a miss! A no-hitter in the WPIAL championship game!
The Mohawk Warriors have knocked off the fourth-time defending champion and are champions again.
The Shenango Wildcats are the WPIAL champions!
Elwood City, WPIAL champions for the first time in school history!
Cox with it. Cox all the way in the jam again. The Red Hurricanes storming their way to another title. Swing and a miss. A one-hit masterpiece.
Turn. Fake it to Maple, keeping himself, coming near side. Can they hit him? No! I think he got in! He's down! Will he get it? Win the state championship!
Strike three called. Put another notch in the belt. Memorial Spartans three-peat.
And the Shannock is the 2021 2A Girls Champion.
Your voice for Lawrence County sports.
The gold ball headed home to Newcastle.
This is the Lawrence County SportsNet.
From all of them to get the job done. It should be a lot of fun this year. Covering the girls' games here on LCSportsNet.com, powered by LCAP. As we get ready for tonight's game here, game two from the Ne-Ca-Hi Fieldhouse. The tip-off classic begins here, James. It's an entertaining game in the first one. Came away with the W over Riverside, and now it's the home team. Newcastle with with their first opportunity this year. Take on the Quips.
Shenango 42-15 over Riverside. Winner takes on Shenango. Loser takes on Riverside. Ione Hudson, controls the tip, but it's going to be touched by Aliquippa and out of bounds, going over to Newcastle basketball to start off this evening's contest. And right away, some trouble. Nobody ready to inbound the basketball.
All 5 down at the other end of the court.
Yeah, Reagan Hudson will make her way back down. And we'll see Newcastle with possession first. Going left to right as you're watching. At LC Sportsnet.
Throw inside.
Pass down low. Rihanna Boyce drives in, tries to pass it off to Hudson. That's Reagan Hudson, but she was blocked on the way. First foul is going to go up against Mahogany Shagog. So now Floor will inbound. Gets it straight into Boyce, the freshman getting the start. Floor gets it back in the corner. 3 ball on the way, and it hits off the top of the backboard. No good. Offensive rebound for Reagan. Reagan Hudson now back to Flora. I'm going to spread the court, go one-on-one, drive into the lane, looks for a cutter, gets it out to Ione Hudson. She'll take a left wing 3 and splash it home. Ione Hudson, we've seen her for 3 years now, the senior leader of this squad. Drains an early 3. Drive into the lane for Aliquippa, dribbling it off her own foot was Anijah Thomas. It'll be a turnover back to Newcastle.
We'll see how Newcastle handles defensively some of the pressure they wanted to, closing off the passing lanes and taking advantage of opportunities. Here's their first opportunity after a turnover.
Flora running the show. 5'5" junior guard. Finds Hudson on the cut. Top of the key. Hands down. She's going to take another shot. This one off the mark. Offensive rebound for Elias. Extra possession. Good find from Elias to Flora for the bucket.
Beautiful open pass across court. Found her right underneath the basket for 2.
And tough time to get it inbounded against the pressure, but they finally do get it to Angel Henry. She'll bring it across the timeline. 5-0 early for the Canes. And barely gets across the timeline. Coach Dwight Lindsay shouting out the signals. Good hesitation from Henry. Pounds pass across the lane. Shot partially blocked on the attempt from Carter. Rebound for Henry, and she steps on the end line as she tries to get the ball back. Turnover to the Canes. Winner plays Shenango tomorrow in the championship at 4:30. Loser will play Riverside in the consolation before. Around the perimeter goes the ball with Rihanna Boyce. Her pass trying to get it to Reagan Hudson, stolen away. Here comes Thomas, and she's going to get fouled on the way to the hoop. Foul's going to go against Reagan Hudson, and it'll be 2 free throws coming for Aliquippa, trying to get on the board for their first time tonight.
Yeah, Thomas got that ball out in open court and just drove the left side of the lane and took it right to the hole, drawing the foul in the process, going to the line looking for 2.
First free throw is on the way, short, no good. Second free throw coming for Anijah Thomas. Too strong this time, no good. Rebound tracked down by the sophomore Reagan Hudson. He tries to go coast to coast, loses it, gets it back. Elias, good baseline drive, little floater, can't go though. Here come the Quips, coming the other direction. Ramari low, and another pass just a little bit too hot to handle. Mahogany Shagog unable to track it down before it went out of bounds.
So the Canes offense again will come up court with Flora riding the, gets inside, down the right lane, throws across, gets it inside, and it's going to be blocked from behind. Bringing it up as Henry, and she pulls up, throws inside.
Nice pass to get it inside to Carter. Shot off the mark, and now the Canes going to look to push the other way.
Jones with the ball.
Goes away from that screen, drives into the lane, off the mark.
Really nice dribble drive there by Jones. Bringing the ball up is Thomas. Gives it over to Henry for deep 3, and it's good for 3. 5-3 4:53 to remaining here in the first.
Jones. Return the other way. How about that one for Kayla Jones? Freshman not afraid to knock one down.
Yeah, exactly.
Good answer from Newcastle.
Lowe throws inside, gets it to Shagog.
It's up and in. And sometimes, Tim, you'll give those up on when you have pressure. You just don't want to make a habit of it.
That is the key. I mean, you want to press the ball, you're going to have some quick turnarounds.
Now good drive in the lane for Flora. Shot off the mark. Put back, though, is good. Brianna Boyce, another freshman. Jones and Boyce getting into the action early. Deja Drew, the senior, ready to check in.
10-5 our score. 4 minutes here to play in the first. Henry with the ball as she crosses the timeline. Henry drives into the lane, takes it to the hole. She's going to get fouled.
Are they going to call that on the floor?
I think they're going to call it off the ball, actually.
Yeah, they're going to call it on Reagan Hudson.
Yeah.
So that's her second. So she'll check out. Senior Deja Drew will check in. Yep, it is a floor foul. Inbounding will be Honesty Johnson. Looking for the return pass from Angel Henry. Nifty ball handling there. Cross-court pass to Shagog. Tries to drive baseline. Great defense there from Boyce. And she nearly stepped on the end line. Able to get it off, though, to Osby. Samaya Osby. Her pass, knocked away from Henry and out of bounds in the Canes bench. She'll stay with Aliquippa possession. Inbounds, able to be corralled by Lowe. Her pass down low is knocked out of bounds again. Active hands for the Canes defense here so far, Tim.
And that's exactly what Coach Joseph wants to do. She loves to have that really cutting off those passing lanes.
Osby will trigger. Able to get it inbounds. Drive baseline goes low, and she shuffled the feet.
So Drew throws it in, gets it out to Flora. Flora cross court, out to Jones. Jones will drive inside, throw down underneath to Boyce. She'll work underneath, and the ball's going to dribble out to the corner. And they pick it back up and work it back around with Jones. Back to Flora.
Yeah, good ball movement here so far, Tim, what we've seen from Newcastle. Now they'll spread the court and let Flora try to go one-on-one. Bounce pass over to Jones into the lane. Little floater is good.
Jones with 5 early in the ball game.
No, we expected to see a lot of Ayani Hudson just from the last couple of years of what we've seen. A good athletic, sharp shooter from outside, but she's really been held quiet. There's a shot off the backboard and in for Henry. It's been the freshmen, Jones and Boyce, with 7 of the 12 points for Newcastle, and now a steal by Mahogany Shagog of the Quips. Quickly ahead over the top and losing it, getting it back. Missing her own shot, though, with Samaya Osby. She's able to get it back and get the offensive rebound. She'll get the return pass on the wing and back to Henry to set up the offense. Goes right wing, 3 ball on the way, short no good for Lowe. Offensive rebound, Mahogany Shagog ripped away from her and taken by Deja Drew.
Good defense again there by the Canes.
Scrambling defense, but able to recover.
So Flora brings the ball into the forecourt. Will direct traffic, go left side. They'll work it down into the corner. Deep 3, short, picked up there by the Quips.
And that one looked like it might have been a little rushed on that shot there, Tim.
Henry with the ball. She's going to pull up for 3. Front of the rim, no good. Rebound there by the Canes, Drew.
Yeah, Deja Drew, the rebounding machine, getting it done yet again. Good transition pass from Flora to Jones again. Check that was Boyce, the other freshman. 4 for her, 5 for Jones. Timeout, Aliquippa, our Pontius Insurance. Timeout with 1:28 remaining here in the first quarter. Pontius Insurance, give them a shout out. Just like teams going to the sideline, listening to their coach, well, that's what you get with Dan Pontius and everybody at Pontius Insurance, putting the attention to the things you own so you can devote your attention to the ones you love. PontiusInsurance.com. Love the life you live, worry-free.
Yeah, you got to love the way Boyce really ran that thing. And actually, how she was able to cut inside to get that ball and put it in for two. 1:28 remaining here in the first. 14-7 lead here for the Canes.
Next game scheduled to start at 6:30, Tim, will be the boys game between Stowe Rocks and Farrell. We were expecting to see that last week in the football semifinals. Ended up not working out that way, thanks to impressive play from Sarah Catholic, making a great run through the WPIAL and state tournament.
They did. They just caught fire at the right time of the year, didn't they?
Defensively, more than anything.
Yeah.
So Quips will bring it across the timeline. Going away from the screen is Henry, goes right down the lane, and we're going to have a pushing foul.
Yeah.
It looks like it's going to go against Drew. I mean, you have to be able to help against Angel Henry the way she can drive into the lane. Just a little bit too much contact. Ball knocked away on the inbounds. Quips able to get it back, trying to get it to Henry. Knocked away, still with possession is the Quips. Samaya Osby back to Henry. Gets into the lane again. Her pass across the lane, not on the same page with Honesty Johnson for another turnover. Good help defense there again, Tim, forcing the errant pass.
Exactly. That's exactly what the Canes bench wants to see from their players. They're right now responding well, only giving up 7 points here in the first.
Kick to the corner, trying to drive in is Kayla Jones. Nice pass across the lane. Freshman connection again.
Boys just camping underneath, looking for that play, and they find her underneath pretty easy, too.
I'll tell you what, you see the name Rihanna Boyce, the way that we've seen Isaiah Boyce the last couple of years, you think she's going to be dominating from downtown, but she's made her living on the block here tonight so far, Tim.
Just two different type of players.
That foul went against Diamond Richardson, who had just checked in.
So Henry's at the line. She'll be shooting two.
I think you're going to see a lot more of that from Angel Henry getting into the lane, and so far she's tried to pass off on a lot of those opportunities. This time goes straight to the rack. Makes the first. Second one on the way. Back iron no good. Long rebound's going to be tracked down by Ivana Lay. Then she loses. Yeah, here comes Flora. Into the lane, left-handed shot. Good soft touch.
Glass. Nicely done.
She's got four. 4 Canes in the scoring column here so far. A senior, a junior, and 2 freshmen. Clock winding down. Henry crosses the timeline. Shifty move, good Euro step into the lane, and a soft touch off the window. She's got 8 of the Quips' 10 points here in the first quarter. 2 seconds left. Will the Canes get a shot off? They will at the buzzer. It's in! Kayla Jones at the buzzer. Why not? What an opening quarter for the Newcastle Lady Canes. 21-10, they lead the Quips at the end of one. We'll take our first timeout here tonight. 21-10, it's the Newcastle Tip-Off Tournament here on the Lawrence County SportsNet, powered by LCAP.
When a team needs to discuss their next move in a big game, coach calls a timeout. When you need to discuss your next move after your latest life endeavor, let Ponce's Insurance be your coach. At Ponce's Insurance, how we serve you is as important as the insurance we provide. Protecting those you love, the business you built, and the things you've earned. That's our job. At Ponce's Insurance online at poncesinsurance.com.
When the high school season heats up, make sure you have the best gear to support your school. Head to the Red Zone on Wilmington Road in Shannon for all your county sporting apparel needs. From sporting goods to custom apparel to embroidery and more, the Red Zone has it all. Quality gear for all 8 schools in the County of Champions. Stop by and enter the Red Zone or visit them online at theredzonesports.com. Score big at the Red Zone.
Eight minutes on the clock, second quarter coming your way here from the Ne-Ca-Hi Fieldhouse. How about that end of the quarter, though? in transition buzzer beater from downtown for Kayla Jones.
Yeah, her second three of the quarter.
Big play for her. Angel Henry trying to do everything herself yet again and misses the shot. And I wish you could have the face of Deja Drew on replay there. She realized she was out of bounds as she grabbed the board. Possession stays with the Quips. Inbounds to Henry. Pumps, drives, passes it off down low. Ivana Lay, tough time getting to it, and it's going to be a held ball, and that'll give possession over to Newcastle.
Flora gets it up court, gets it over to Jones on the right side. Jones inside the arc, now back out to Flora. Flora with the ball between the two circles. She's going to direct traffic, goes left side. Richardson for three, followed up quickly for two by Hudson.
Yep, right place, right time. Hudson, and man, did you see how quickly she got that back up?
Yes.
Barely even touched her fingertips, and she's able to get the putback. It extends the Canes lead to 13. Lay with possession. Tries to get some space, loses possession. Good steal on the court goes Kayla Jones. Still fighting for it, bodies all over. That's what you love to see.
The hustle from both teams everywhere on that ball.
Done a good job to make sure the players are separated before any potential altercation. Possession on the held ball will stay with the Quips. Angel Henry with 8 points for Aliquippa. They're going to confirm here. It should be Aliquippa basketball because Newcastle got the jump ball right after the start of the quarter. The arrow just didn't flip.
Yeah.
Officials will confer at the scorer's table, and that is players knew it, coaches knew it. They just had to make sure it was official. So Henry will get the inbounds early second quarter. Good screen and roll. Pass, though, well read. Deflected away, I believe, by Jones before stolen by Flora, and then a whistle in the backcourt for the second team foul against Aliquippa.
Yeah, they got that one on Lau reaching in, grabbing part of the arm. So Canes with the balls, they bring it into forecourt. Flora gives it over to Jones, back to Flora, top of the key. Right side of Jones for three. Back of the rim, no good. Rebound by the Quips.
If that one had gone down, you may have seen that Canes bench explode. She's already got two from downtown. Pass down low, trying to find Mahogany Shagog, but it's poked away. I believe Richardson got the hand on it first.
Again, closing off those passing lanes, the Canes.
Flora wanted the pass back, couldn't get it in time. She'll take the extra pass, though, and shot there a little short from Ioni. Here comes the Quips the other way. Trying to get into the lane, kick back out for Henry. And now the Canes boys team making some noise, and they get a steal from Deja Drew in response. She's going to go 1-on-2, gets into the lane, heavy contact, and she took a travel actually before the contact happened.
Lost control of herself for there and couldn't get her feet in the right position and ended up taking a couple extra steps and getting the travel call against her.
Third turnover against Newcastle. 9 so far against the Quips, and that's a big part of this 13-point advantage right now for Newcastle. Quips crossing the timeline. Henry being hounded by Diamond Richardson. Pass off, now to get it down low to Shagog. Defense there by Boyce, knocked away from her. Good sliding effort trying to come up and get it was Deja Drew. She couldn't, but the pass tipped away, and Boyce with the steal. Spins around, gets it to Richardson, top of the key, three, no good, and guess who's there? Boyce and one!
She just makes herself so comfortable down on the blocks there, James. Always looking for the bound. She got it and put it right back up and got fouled in the process, and now has this three-point opportunity here for the Canes.
How about these freshmen? Brianna Boyce, Kayla Jones, 8 points apiece. And it'll stay 8 as Boyce can't get the and one, but she fights for and gets the offensive rebound.
Yeah.
Tipped it to Drew to keep it alive. Now Flora will set up shop again. Hudson working around the zone defense. They're going to go high post to Boyce. Drew tries to drive baseline. She'll kick it back out. Ioni Hudson to work the offense. Flora gets to the elbow. kicks it back out. Good ball movement again from Newcastle here in their possession. Hudson, 3 ball on the way, off the mark, no good. Long rebound, Flora gets it. Richardson will tee one up. Looked like it slipped out of her hand, no good. Another offensive rebound, put back, is going to go up and hit the rafters above the backboard. Deja Drew couldn't get it on 4th attempt.
The effort that is there, though, and you got to love that, how they surrounded the ball, worked it inside and out, really trying to make something happen there for the Canes offense.
I'd love to see the rebounding numbers here in the first half, Tim. They're quite impressive. The Quips will cross the timeline, looking for their first points here of the quarter still. Pass down low from Anaja Thomas. Another one stolen away. So much traffic down low for the Canes defense.
Boyce cutting off the passing lane there.
Flora
for 3.
Left alone. Not a good idea, but can't get it to go. Another offensive bound. Will she try it again? Nope. Extra pass down low, and I don't know if Boyce is ready for it. She hangs on to it, though, and gets it back out to Hudson. Makes the short jumper. Tim, what can you say about this ball movement?
Oh, you're going to love it. It's really unselfish ball movement, too. I mean, no one demanding to lead it. It's more where the offense is leading it to, and they're taking advantage of it. Again, the passing lane cut off again here by the Canes.
Hudson gets the steal. Here comes a 2-on-1. It gets it to Reagan Hudson, and she loses it, and then she's going to commit her 3rd foul accidentally.
Yeah, she ran right into him. She was trying to move after the pass was deflected away.
Yeah, that's trying to get out of the way, and that's just a hard luck foul. And
wrong place, wrong time there.
It's been all Canes since that buzzer beater 3 at the end of the first by Kayla Jones. Hesitation, Henry into the lane, nice Euro step, shot though no good. Ball batted around on the rebound. Quips are going to maintain possession. Hudson nearly steals it away, does steal it away, and is trying to fight for it, and I think she got a timeout. Hudson gets the steal and the timeout. Pontius Insurance timeout. Pontius Insurance, love the life you live, worry-free. Keep it right here on the Lawrence County SportsNet. We see our friends from Sports Radio 96.7. They're coming down. They'll be broadcasting both games. WKST will have the Newcastle boys game at 8 o'clock. We'll have that as well on our website, lcsportsnet.com. Glad you can join us. We'll have the games tomorrow as well, Tim. It's going to be a nice, fun way to kick off the season.
It's exciting. It's good to have the basketball season here, and there's no better place to kick it off than the Ne-Ca-Hi Fieldhouse. It's absolutely become our favorite place to be.
How about Coach Dwight Lindsay using this timeout to get literally on the court and show exactly how he wants his defense rotating, how he wants everybody to be working through. And, you know, every minute matters, especially when you have, you know, we're still in the COVID age that you have shutdowns and you lose your practice time. You take any minute you can. Congratulations, by the way, though, real quick, to the Aliquippa Quips. Class 4A state champions in football as a 1A size school. It's
fantastic.
Unbelievable what they've done.
Truly one of the best programs they're going to see here in the WPIAL.
Good 2-man game. Boyce back out to Ione Hudson. No good on the shot, but the offensive rebound is going to bounce right back to her. She drives into the lane. Tough shot on the run. Soft touch it in. She's so much fun to watch.
She is. She's so active. And she has her eye on the rim the entire time. She knows exactly where what she needs to do with the ball.
Henry gets a high screen that knocks Richardson to the ground. Shot, though, off the mark. Hudson gets the rebound. Right wing with possession is Kayla Jones. Gives it to Hudson. She'll take the foul line jumper. Short, no good. Rebound there by Osby. Down to 2:40 remaining in the first half. Quips on about a 7-minute scoring drought. Henry's going to try to end that. Can't get it to go, but she'll get 2 more free throw attempts.
You see how the offense flows for the Quips around Henry and how she runs the offense out of the point position. Really impressive the way she handles the ball and really directs her teammates every time they have the ball on offensive possession.
Second trip to the line tonight for Henry. First free throw back iron, no good. Subs checking in for Newcastle. Deja Drew back in there, and Tila Williams in there for the first time. Another freshman 5'5" freshman, third one we've seen on the court tonight for Coach Donardo Joseph's Lady Canes. Second one rattles home. Henry now with 9. Canes now with possession. Top of the key. Tila Williams thought about a 3. Dishes it down to Drew. Back out. Working against kind of a amoeba-looking zone, kind of a 2-1-2. Go to the wing, and Flora lost possession, dribbled it on the sideline.
Yeah, just a little long pass. She kind of turned a little too quick, thinking she was going to get the ball when she did. Went right off her hands and on the sidelines.
So Henry will cross the timeline for the Quips. Brings to the left wing. Trying to drive in is Ivana Lay, and I think she is going to get called for a carry. No, they're going to say a hand check happened first against the Canes. Kayla Jones picking up her first, team 7th. So that means the bonus time. Bonus free throw is brought to you by the Red Zone. Make sure you stop by the Red Zone on Wilmington Road in Neshannock Township for all of your county sporting apparel needs. Sporting goods, embroidery, custom apparel, and even some Christmas attire. Visit them online, theredzonesports.com. Follow them on Facebook and score big at the Red Zone. First free throw finds its way home, so Jones will get the bonus, her first point of the night. Second one on the way, in and out, no good. But fighting for the rebound, and Quips are going to get it. A loose ball foul is going to send Samaja Osby now right back to the line.
Yep. So Osby will be shooting 2. 2:06 remaining here in the second quarter. As Lowe checks back in here for the Quips. Thomas, the shot. Short. No good. She'll get a second shot as they are in the bonus. So Osby at the line. She looks, shoots. Back of the rim, no good. And they'll give the ball to the Canes as they'll inbound it. As Williams will bring the ball in the forecourt. Williams gives it over to Jones on the right wing. Back to Williams, left side to Flora. Over to Williams. Williams, they work it around the arc, top of the line, and they bring it down by Boyce. Boyce good for 2.
Boyce now in double figures, Tim, with 10 points.
All deuces on, all working down low. 31-12 here for the Canes.
Hesitation into the lane, nifty move from Henry. Can't get it to go, and out in front is Deja Drew. Trying to go coast to coast, but good hustle back, Samaja Osby to poke it away.
Here comes the Quips.
Henry drives in, good dish. Shot off the rim, though, no good. Low was in the right position, maybe a little bit too far under the hoop, though.
Flora holding a position, getting that big rebound. There's a transition underneath.
Yeah, good defense coming back by Henry, stopping that freshman connection again. Osby the other way, good pass over the top. Shot short from Honesty Johnson. Fighting for it in the near corner. Man, all over the court. Lowe had it, and then she was fouled by Kayla Jones.
Yeah, just great effort by Jones. Just really tight defense, active hands, got a little too close and had a little contact there, but really a nice defensive effort there by Kayla Jones.
Yes, a little too tight. Her second, though. Deja Drew with 2, Reagan Hudson with 3 in terms of fouls. As we see the Stowe Rocks Vikings team making their way into the Ne-Ca-Hi Fieldhouse. This free throw banks home for Lowe.
Yep. Lowe didn't realize she's getting a second shot, was ready to go back into defense.
Forgot that the banks are open on Friday evenings. And see Ayani Hudson check back in. Get Kayla Jones with her, or I'm sorry, Tila Williams is going to check out instead. Pardon me. Second free throw on the way from Lowe. She almost banked it in again. Rebound corralled by Newcastle, and a jump ball actually called. We'll give it right back to the Quips. Just under a minute to play in the first half. 31-13. Newcastle has led throughout. Honesty Johnson will trigger under her attacking hoop. Gets it into Angel Henry. She drives baseline, shot up and in. First Quip in double figures now with 11. Let's see if the Canes try to milk the last 40 seconds off of this clock. As the Quips sit in their 2-3 zone defense, try to pass to the high post. Well read by the Quips defense. Canes still with possession. Working around the perimeter. Flora content just to back it back out and look to set up the offense. Get the ball to Drew in the corner. Back out to Flora. Wisely brings it back out, gets it to the corner.
Voice underneath.
Now instead, Jones, little pump, drive in, no good on the shot. Rebound, put back, Ayani Johnson. That's what she does best.
Certainly does. She has an eye for the ball.
Henry at the buzzer, foul line jumper, back iron, no good. And that's how the first half comes to an end. Newcastle 33, Aliquippa 15. We'll take a 2-minute timeout, come back, recap this first half when we return. You're watching the Newcastle High School Tip-Off Tournament 2021 on the Lawrence County SportsNet, powered by LCAP.
Whether you're hosting a big party, it's family dinner night, or you just need a place to go and watch the big game, the Crane Room Grill is the place to be. Need that something special for your upcoming event? Ask about the CR Brewing Company's custom brewing options to give your big day that personalized touch that your guests will never forget. Visit craneroom.com to see their full menu, or call in your takeout order now at 724-656-1553. The Crane Room Grill and CR Brewing Company, a winning combination.
Trib Live High School Sports Network is the official video and audio streaming partner of the WPIAL. We broadcast over 2,000 sporting events each year and cover 17 sports in over 170 schools. At HSSN, you'll find the latest in high school sports news, live and archive broadcasts, scores, standings, and much more. Trib Live High School Sports Network, your high school sports leader. All season, every season.
The high school season heats up, make sure you have the best gear to support your school. Head to the Red Zone on Wilmington Road in Shannon for all your county sporting apparel needs. From sporting goods to custom apparel to embroidery and more, Red Zone has it all. Quality gear for all 8 schools in the County of Champions. Stop by and enter the Red Zone or visit them online at theredzonesports.com. Score big at the Red Zone.
When a team needs to discuss their next move in a big game, Coach calls a timeout. When you need to discuss your next move after your latest life endeavor, let Ponce's Insurance be your coach. At Ponce's Insurance, how we serve you is as important as the insurance we provide. Protecting those you love, the business you built, and the things you've earned. That's our job. At Ponce's Insurance online, at Ponce's Insurance.
Wherever you're going, Axe can get you there. The bowling alley, beauty salon, and even the library. Axe can get you there safely. The grocery store, the pharmacy, and the bank. Axe can get you there comfortably. Going to work, visiting a friend, or just to relax at the park. Axe can get you there affordably. Axe is here to get you there safely, comfortably, and affordably. Choose Axe as your driving service and give us a call to schedule a ride.
The Mohawk Education Association is proud to support Warrior Athletics on the Lawrence County SportsNet and wish good luck to all Mohawk students participating in extracurricular activities this season. Go Warriors!
In workers' compensation, my clients are oftentimes not receiving their wage loss. They're not receiving their medical expenses. LGKG, they come to us so that we can put them in a position to pay their bills. If we're keeping our promises, our clients are getting the justice they deserve.
For more than 120 years, people have relied on Martindale Hubbell's preeminent rating to select their attorneys. If you've been involved in an automobile accident, you should do the same. At LGKG, we have been preeminently rated for over 40 years.
And back here on the Lawrence County SportsNet, powered by LCAP, for the Newcastle tip-off tournament. 33-15, the Lady Canes leading Aliquippa here at the halftime break. 11 points for Ayani Hudson, 10 from Rihanna Boyce, and 8 from Kayla Jones. Nina Floor with 4 to round out the Newcastle scoring. Angel Henry with 11 of the Quips' 15 points. Mahogany Shigog with 2, and Lowe and Nigel Thomas with 1 free throw apiece. Defense turning to offense seems like the theme here tonight. Shenango in the first game, Tim, getting their victory, and then same here. Defense to offense, and then some putbacks from Ayani Hudson. Really impressive stuff.
Yeah, you hit it right out of the ballpark on that one. That's exactly what both teams, or all these schools, are looking to do, is get the defense working in the passing lanes, put some pressure on offense to make a crisp pass, and then really challenge all the offensive players defensively with tight defense, get those turnovers and turn them quickly into points. And we've seen that in the first game with Shenango, and in the first half here with the Canes, as they really were able to do it. And of course, Kaylee Jones hitting that big 3 at the end of the first quarter. She had 2, one early in the first quarter and 1 at the end of the first quarter. She had 8 points in that first half, and it was really good. And then you look at what Rihanna Boyce did underneath here for the Canes, cleaning up the boards and also taking some shots when they were underneath, either on second shots or when they were able to find her underneath, and really help lead the Canes to this lead here at halftime.
Yeah, if you're Coach Denaro Joseph, you're happy with this first half. You're certainly, though, talking about too many fouls committed and only 1 free throw for your team, but allowing on the other end 11 free throws for Aliquippa. But if you're Coach Dwight Lindsay on the other side, you're saying, hey, we've got 11 free throws. We've only made 4 of them. That certainly needs to change. As you're taking a look right now on the screen of the tip-off tournaments going on across Lawrence County. A couple of the finals already in. Shenango here earlier, 42-15 in their victory over Riverside. They await the winner of this one coming up tomorrow at 4:30 is when that tip-off will be. Union, a big win in the St. Joseph's tournament over host St. Joseph's, 54-26. Union hasn't had a winning season in basketball in 10 years, Tim. I have a feeling that's going to change. They had an upset win over the number 5 seed in the tournament last year. They started all sophomores a year ago. They're all back. You got junior. I should say this. It was 4 sophomores and 1 senior. That 1 senior gone, but they now have 4 juniors back, a couple juniors and a great sophomore, a 6-foot athletic sophomore doing battle there. Coach Nogue's team is going to be a lot of fun to watch for sure here this year. I have a feeling we're going to be seeing them a few times on the Lawrence County SportsNet.
Yeah, that's great for Union, and that's what it takes sometimes is when you're rebuilding a program. Let's just have continuity with some players that are on the court, growing as the season progressed, learning how to play together, learning a system, believing in it, and then as they grow into juniors and seniors, sometimes you see that all materialize into a season that everyone will be talking about and everyone will be thrilled to watch, and really just the success, and you'll see the excitement, not just on the players and the coaching staff, but within the school system.
The other games on the girls' side you see on the screen, looking forward to that Ne-Ca-Hi early matchup. 2 teams that both made it to the state championship last year. Mohawk in 3A, though they lost a lot of players. Ne-Ca-Hi in 2A, and they bring everybody back. That's going to be really, really fun to watch. Let's flip it over to the boys' side. Check out their bracket that we have coming up. Some of the games going on, of course, Newcastle here tonight, tipping off in their tournament. Sharpsville tonight, Stowe Rocks tomorrow. Got to mention the craziness that is the Ne-Ca-Hi tournament. Ne-Ca-Hi and Shenango, they had to do doubleheaders last year, and Ne-Ca-Hi's going to have to do it again. Montauk was scheduled to play Ne-Ca-Hi tonight, Shenango tomorrow. That's now been flip-flopped because Montauk will not be in the tournament at all. So it's Mercyhurst Prep against Shenango tonight, and then the schedule tomorrow in 3 straight games, Ne-Ca-Hi against Mercyhurst Prep, Ne-Ca-Hi against Shenango JV, and then Ne-Ca-Hi against Shenango Varsity. So you got 3 games in a row, really 2 games split up by a JV game for Ne-Ca-Hi, and it's like last year. We got a doubleheader again. Why not, Tim?
Why not? You do what you have to do to get these games played, an opportunity to get the time on the court that all these teams need. And, hats off to the to Ne-Ca-Hi for willing to do it and do what's necessary, to grow their program this season and to have this opportunity. Will there be some tired players the day after? Yes, but they're young. They'll recoup. This will be stories that they'll talk about for many years to come, and wish them nothing but the best of success as they go into a very long Saturday afternoon evening tomorrow.
Mohawk and Union both playing in the Mohawk tournament, and that's Union JV got to tip that one off. I think their first game was at 3 o'clock for that one. The varsity going to be tipping off here shortly as you see some of the other games. Laurel and Wilmington, we'll be anxious to see that score for a couple of Lawrence County teams tonight. Two teams that are really rebuilding. How about Laurel? You lose twins, both 1,000-point scorers, as well as 3 other senior starters. You're talking about starting fresh new, but Coach Locke, our good friend, saw him a lot during football season. His team's going to run through a wall. That's going to be a fun group to watch there for sure here, Tim. We're going to have a lot of fun covering all these teams. We're going to get every single high school team, boys and girls on the basketball court. We'll have them on the air at some point this year on the Lawrence County SportsNet powered by LCAP. That's the goal. We're sticking to it. We're going to make it work. We're getting a lot of them actually before even Christmas with a lot of these fun non-section games coming up.
Well, that's the exciting thing about basketball. You get a lot of these tournament scenarios. You get a lot of matchups that you don't normally see, once you get into section play. So take advantage of it. And it's great. I love this idea of giving all these schools the opportunity to be seen and to be heard and really to showcase some of the talent that each and every school and team will be putting on the court this year. And, I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be a busy winter, but it's going to be a fun winter for everybody.
You know what? I wouldn't have it any other way.
Exactly.
Actually, a little sneak peek. Believe we're going out to Union on Tuesday for Laurel against Union. So mark your calendars down. And check out the calendar as well on our Twitter page at LC SportsNet. Canes will have first possession, now going right to left against a 2-3 zone defense. Around the perimeter, left wing 3 for Jones on the way. Short, no good. Fighting for her own rebound, but she's not going to get to it in time.
Good effort there by Jones as she followed up her own shot. Came up a little short, but that's exactly what you wanted to see for the Canes on the offensive board.
3 made threes in the first quarter for Newcastle, none in the second. Henry's going to drive in, and she will get fouled on the drive. Deja Drew picks up her third. Again, the foul trouble is the one concerning piece here right now for the Canes.
That was an early indicator in the first half. Obviously, they were able to transition and make it some easy points along the way, but the Quips did have a lot of shots at the line in the first half.
Ball into the corner, Nija Jones knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with the Quips. While we have a quick moment here, need to give a shout-out to our fantastic crew here working tonight. We're not going to mention their names now. Dom Summers, Joe Morozek, Ashley Haltala, Rachel Bowen, Robbie Nattel, everybody. Great stuff here on the Lawrence County SportsNet. Henry is going to shuffle the feet and travel with the basketball. A lot of people wearing many hats over the course of this weekend, Tim, and we're making it work one way or the other.
It should be a lot of fun, and there's no question about it. The LC SportsNet team does a lot of work for each and every one of us to look good here on any given broadcast.
And the best part is that they make sure they keep our faces off.
Well, yeah, that's very much needed. In my case, I have to wear a mask when that happens.
Ball kicked away out of bounds. Possession will stay with Newcastle. Early here in the third quarter. Trying to return pass down low to Ione Hudson. Well read by Ramari Lowe. She'll get the steal. Coming the other way is Angel Henry. She's got a game-high 11 points. Goes right to the rack with contact and gets it to go. Pretty good defense from the Canes there. Just a better play.
And Lowe just really controlled the ball within the lane and knew exactly what she wanted to do with it.
A little bit of three-quarter court pressure from the Quips. Nice pass across the lane. Pumping in for Ione Hudson. Angel and Ione show here tonight. 13 points apiece. Drive in, nice dish, up and one. Mahogany Shagog gets the pass from Henry for the bucket.
Really nice move inside, finding Shagog available as she takes it to the hole. Never giving up on the play, drawing the foul and muscling it up and in.
So Shagog to the free throw line. Again, 4 of 11 in the first half was Aliquippa from the charity stripe. Shagog off the mark here, make it 4 of 12 as Boyce gets that bound. Ione Hudson will cross the timeline, looks to attack, drives, dish to Flora for a corner 3. Off the mark, no good. Rebound corralled by Ramari Lowe. They're going to go home run pass over the top, looking for Ne-Ca-Hi Thomas. She's able to get to it. Good defense going back by Flora, and then a foul on the rebound is going to go against the Quips.
Yeah, great transition there, getting the ball out and then just got trapped underneath. And then once the ball got in that scenario, they were in trouble getting it out, causing the foul.
(35-19) the score. A slow-moving third quarter so far. More full-court pressure being put on by the Quips. Good job to break it by Newcastle. They get it across to Boyce. She looks to try to drive straight in, blocked away, and then knocked out of bounds, and it's going to be last touch. And it didn't hit the line yet, and Boyce grabbed it, so that's why it's going to be last touch by Newcastle.
Yeah, Boyce with extra effort there, just on the baseline when she grabbed the ball there. But she was making a nice, strong move on the left side of the lane to the hole.
Henry with 13 points for Aliquippa tonight. Gets the return pass. Oh, good hands to get a piece of it by Rihanna Boyce. Otherwise, it was going to be easy pickings for Angel Henry. Nice design play there from the Quips. And that's what you're going to say to the double touch and hit Angel on the way out. So it's a turnover.
Yeah, again, again, you got to be really excited about seeing the hands up, really defending the passing lanes here for the Canes.
More full court pressure, able to get it to the middle to Boyce. Her pass across going to be deflected by Henry and stolen away by Lowe. Foul in the backcourt is going to be called against the Canes.
Yeah. Imani Hudson just reached in. She tried to steal it right back, but it was obvious that she was able to make contact in the play.
Her first, team's fourth. Quips will inbound in front of the scorer's table. Stowe Rocks against Farrell. Scheduled tip-off of 6:30. Doubtful we're going to see that at this point. As to be expected. Dribble drive for Henry. Gets around Hudson. Little floater off the window. No good. Rebound coming out for his Boyce. Looking to start the play. How about running with her is Drew, but she loses possession as she was hounded, and then a huge hammer down low. It's going to be a reach and foul against the Quips. Is going over the back of Boyce. Was the Aliquippa defender. Yari Carter picks up her second. Deja Drew will check out. Flora is going to inbound under her attacking hoop. Granddaughter of Athletic Director Sam Flora. Here's Boyce for 3. We say that a lot over the last couple of years. That's her first three-point attempt off the mark. Quips trying to go in transition. Good defense coming back from Boyce, forcing an errant shot from Osby. And we're going to have a whistle and a foul on the rebound. And that's going to go against, I think, Yari Carter again.
Yeah, that's just running over your defender there, trying to get the bound. And they'll give the ball back to the Canes here with 4:42 to play here in the third.
And it looks like we're going to have a Pontius Insurance timeout on the court. Visit them online at pontiusinsurance.com. Love the life you live, worry-free. While we have a moment, give a shout-out to our friends at the Crane Room, just a few minutes up the road on Wilmington Road in Neshannock Township. Call ahead and reserve your seat or place an order for takeout or curbside pickup. Dinner, homemade desserts, maybe even a crowler to go. You can place your order online at craneroom.com or give them a call, 656-1553, to place your to-go order. Coming up after the game, we'll have our Tri-County Principals post-game show, some awards to give out, our LCAP Player of the Game, and our Maley Chiropractic Play of the Game awards coming your way in the post-game. I'm James Dotson, Tim Continenza alongside. We'll have the Newcastle game audio only, thanks to WKSD, at a little after 8 o'clock. Drive down into the lane, poked away from behind. Flora was dispossessed. Coming the other way, good Euro step for Henry, and Hudson thought she was straight up, but got a piece of the arm. Looks like Henry's going to be rewarded. I don't know, will they give 2 free throws even though it was a pass? I guess it was in an act of a shoot. So
they're going to give her 2 shots, yeah. I think because you're in the lane, moving towards the hoop, you're going to get the benefit of doubt most of the time there.
Yeah, I don't mind that call for sure. Henry, her 5th and 6th free throw attempts coming. First one up and in. Now with 14 on the night. Trying to get the substitutes in, and now they finally got it straightened out, it looks like. Long pause. Henry puts the second one up, and it rolls all around the toilet bowl, but doesn't fall. How about the offensive rebound? Honesty Johnson kicks it out. 3 ball on the way, misses everything. Saved initially, and now out of bounds. Possession over to Newcastle. This full court pressure has been causing Newcastle some trouble here, Tim. Here's another steal out of it.
Yeah.
Osby steals it, gets it up to Lowe. She'll put it off the window. No good. And then we're going to have a whistle as Boyce got hit from behind by Lowe. That'll be the 4th team foul against the Quips, 4 as well against Newcastle.
We'll see how they handle it here as the pressure will continue here by the Quips as they trail in this ball game by 15.
It's really slowed down the Newcastle offense as they've only scored 2 points here in the 3rd quarter. Only 5 scored so far, though, by Aliquippa. Midway through this 3rd quarter, just not a lot of flow whatsoever, and there's going to be another steal, and a loose ball foul is going to go against Richardson as it was stolen away by Osby.
Yeah, Richardson just cut in front of her and got her feet tangled up, and it was no question the ball was headed the opposite direction. And so the Quips will retain, get the ball back here at midcourt.
Henry will get the return pass. First we've seen Reagan Hudson after she had her 3 early fouls. First we've seen her here in the second half. Tries to fight through a screen. Good drive from Henry the whole way in. No good. Ended up battling with 3 Newcastle players trying to get the rebound. And ball knocked out of bounds and knocked off of a Lady Cane.
Yeah, you got to give the Quips credit right here in this 3rd quarter. The last couple of minutes really changing the tempo of this ball game and really trying to get as many possessions as they can offensively.
Inbound pass goes to the corner. Lowe gets it over to Honesty Johnson. Somehow was able to get the pass off to Osby. Gets it back. Her pass down low, deflected right back to her. Tries to drive against Jones. Little baseline jumper, short, no good. Great defense this time from the freshman. Kayla Jones had 8 points in the 1st quarter. Haven't seen her on the scoreboard since, but she's done a lot of good things defensively here tonight in her first start.
Yeah, see if they can set something up here. Just run one of their best plays. Maybe get it down inside and see what they can do here. Maybe work it in and out.
They're working it to the high post. Boyce going to take that jumper off the mark. No good. Rebound corralled by Johnson. She goes the other way, and they're going to get a reach in against Jones. And again, the foul's adding up.
Yeah. Right now, the Canes pressing defensively every time they're trying to get in front of a player who's on the move and really just taking bad angles and in the process getting called for the foul. They need to really maybe get back on defense and face the player versus trying to cut off them as they move down court.
Slight delay here as the scoreboard was going up and saying the Canes had 12, 13, 14, 15 fouls. They got it back on track. That was the 6th team foul against Newcastle. Johnson with possession. Around the wing. Looking to drive is Henry. Loses possession. Stolen away by Boyce. Boyce now on the floor, able to corral it, and we're going to have a held ball as she and Henry get tangled up. So the Quips will maintain possession with 2:25 remaining.
Important possession there to get that arrow back next time here for the Canes. So that's actually not a terrible scenario there.
Long inbounds pass is going to go over everyone's head into the corner. A little too high for Honesty Johnson. Turnover now to Newcastle.
See if Newcastle can settle down here, run their offense, do what they need to do, move the ball, and get it in maybe the hands of one of the players that they trust most here to take a shot. Maybe Jones. possibly get it down to Boyce.
Drive in for Flora, loses possession. It's going to be ripped away now by Lowe. Her shot partially blocked there. Lowe coming the other way, gives it to Johnson, drives in, and she puts it in, but traveled before she did so.
She did. She lost control of her feet, knowing where she was at, trying to turn and face the basket, and in the process took about 2 steps without the ball.
Tell you what, if she hadn't traveled, that would have been a nominee for our Mele Chiropractic play of the game, because that was a nifty one. Henry gets the steal, the foul line jumper off the mark, no good.
And she was trying to make another play of the game there, going that steal and shot.
And now another potential steal, and could have been called over and back, you thought, but instead Aliquippa's got it. Busby 3, actually checked that low for the 3. No good. Offensive rebound, Honesty puts it in, her first points.
Yeah, Johnson was right there, Johnny on the spot type scenario, grabbed that rebound and put it right back in.
Newcastle with more turnovers now in the third quarter than they had the entire first half. Kayla Jones going to try to go right at the defense and runs right into a brick wall underneath in Mahogany Shagog. Turnover again. Coming the other way, and a whistle and a foul. You do not see a signal.
I'm going to assume that they held position there defensively.
Nope, they're going to say the foul is against Newcastle. I thought that Reagan was in good position too.
Yeah, that's why I was waiting for a signal from the official. I assume they just wanted confirmation from one of the others of what they thought they seen.
So it's 1 on Newcastle, not 1 on Aliquippa. Ramari Lowe will get 2 free throws.
That one's off the mark, off the backboard.
But now Aliquippa in the red zone bonus. Special thanks again to our friends at the Red Zone, helping with the creation of these awesome player and play of the game t-shirts. See them all year long at lcsportsnet.com. The free throw goes in, and big credit to Dakari Hall, who did a little matrix to make sure she didn't enter the lane.
See how the Canes handle the pressure again here.
Time winding down, double team in front of her bench, and I think we're going to get a timeout called by Coach Donardo Joseph. And yeah, just the energy has completely flip-flopped. Energy all on the side of the Aliquippa Lady Quips.
Yeah, they have. They've really stolen the momentum of this third quarter. And once they went to that pressing defense and that fast-paced offense, they really have kind of changed the demeanor of this game. And I think Coach Donardo Joseph is looking to right now just settle her troops down, have them run Canes basketball, really work the ball inside, take the passes when they're available into the lane, but don't be afraid to pull up maybe instead of going for the layup. Seems like that's when they're getting tied up, James. I think if they can just pull up, easier said than done, and get about a 4 or 5 footer, they may be in better position.
Part of it, too, though, is when they're catching the basketball, being in, that triple threat position. A lot of times they're catching it going backwards and just really throwing everything off timing-wise. Need to be strong with the basketball right now because it's an Aliquippa run, 8-2 run here in this third quarter.
12-point lead now.
Yeah, it was, an 18-point lead at the half. And, at this point, you just got to find something to change things up and get a little bit of rhythm, because there really is no rhythm in this third quarter whatsoever. And the pressure of Aliquippa, all credit to them, because it's caused a lot of issues for the Lady Canes.
Right now, any type of a jump shot that could fall through for the Canes would be huge. If they could run a play where, we'll see what they do here coming out of this timeout.
And you know what? Since Aliquippa's gone to their zone defense, too, it's been big-time issues. Almost a steal on the inbounds, and Flora's going to come over and try to be a leader and set up the offense now. And I say that, and the Quips go back to man-to-man. Flora looks to dribble drive, running their offense and killing the dribble. There was Kayla Jones. Tough time getting the pass off. She finally does, but throws it into the scorer's table. It did take a deflection, so Canes will maintain possession.
Again, let's see how they handle this inbound play. That's been some of the pressure that we've seen from the Quips, really taking advantage here in the third quarter.
And Aja Jones just checked back in for Newcastle. Pass going down low, and it's too high for Boyce and out of bounds.
Another turnover for the Canes.
I got unofficially 7 in this quarter.
Really been the story here in the last about 4 minutes of this quarter.
Less than a minute to play. Crossing the timeline will be Angel Henry, who leads all scorers with 14 points tonight. Drives in, dishes it to the corner. Anaja Jones, 3-ball, no good. And we're going to have a foul on the rebound. I think they're going to say Dakari Hall gave a push in the back. Crowd starting to make its way in. Farrell against Stowe Rocks coming up next. Newcastle against Sharpsville in the nightcap.
Another turnover on the inbound pass, James.
Almost, and now fighting on the floor. Boyce is going to steal it right back. And she's fighting her way through, able to get it top of the key. 3-ball on the way, in and out, no good. Long rebound tracked down by Drew, but she's unable to keep it inbounds.
Kayla Jones taking that three, really a great look at it. It made a lot of sense to take it. It just kind of rolled around the rim, not finding that shooter's touch that she's shown earlier in the game. But I love the idea of what she's seen there, and she's taking that three.
But the pressure forced her to work a little bit more quickly than she wanted. Fake the pass, drive in for Henry, no good on the shot. Rebound Newcastle. Flora looking to run. Running the floor is Drew. She's going to pass it across the lane. Nice extra pass to get it in to Boyce. Big play to end this third quarter. Still 4 seconds left. Can the Quips get a shot off? Henry will take one at the buzzer. Misses everything. No good. At the end of 3, Newcastle 37, Aliquippa 23. Fourth quarter when we return. It's the Newcastle tip-off tournament here on the Lawrence County SportsNet, powered by LCAP.
For 20 years, Melee Chiropractic has treated athletes of all ages to help them get safely back to the top of their game. Melee Chiropractic has 3 full-time doctors in their office, and all 3 are former area athletes who have had to battle injuries throughout their careers. They want to help you get safely back on your feet. But more importantly, help stop the injuries before they happen. Prehab before you rehab. Attention all high school student athletes. During your sports season, a $25 visit to the Melee Chiropractic office includes an adjustment and/or all therapies necessary. From the athletes of tomorrow to the weekend warriors and everything in between, let Melee Chiropractic keep you in the game.
Trib Live High School Sports Network is the official video and audio streaming partner of the WPIAL. We broadcast over 2,000 sporting events each year and cover 17 sports in over 170 schools. At HSSN, you'll find the latest in high school sports news, live and archive broadcasts, scores, standings, and much more. Trib Live High School Sports Network, your high school sports leader. All season, every season.
8 minutes on the clock as we get ready to start the fourth quarter. Newcastle, tough time inbounding it. Hudson able to corral it. Gets down low. Boyce, nice drop stepping in.
That's back-to-back for Boyce. So that's exactly what the Canes needed.
Game high 14 points for the freshman Rihanna Boyce. All on 2s, by the way.
Definitely have to say that with the name Boyce.
Boyce, who's on pace to actually break school and county records from downtown. This shot off the mark, no good, and a foul against Dakari Hall on the rebound. That's the team's 6th.
So the Canes will inbound the ball here.
Tough time to get it inbounds, but they do get it to Kayla Jones. Up to Boyce. Boyce. She can show the dribble, too. Trying to go up and under. No good. Ione Hudson will get the rebound. Able to hold on to it. Kick it back out to Flora. Cross-court pass. 3-ball on the way for the other freshman. Jones, no good. Long rebound tracked down there by Samaya Osby of Aliquippa. Coming the other way. Honesty Johnson left alone. She'll take a 3. No good. Quips have not been able to hit one from beyond the arc tonight.
You know, it looks like the Quips are just a little behind their energy level that we see here in the third quarter.
Nice pass across the lane. Freshman to freshman. Jones to Boyce. Timeout. Aliquippa. There's the energy to start this fourth quarter, Tim. A Ponch's Insurance timeout, and you can just see now a completely different energy level, as you just mentioned.
Yeah, they seem like they expended so much energy in that third quarter to try to fight to get back into this ball game, and they cut it down to 12 right before the end of the quarter. And now coming out of this quarter, we've seen Boyce get those couple early ones at the end of the last quarter, begin this quarter, and all of a sudden you see the energy level for the Quips just kind of drain a little bit. It's going to be important for that coaching staff, and I think that's why they wanted a timeout. Give their players a little extra blow here, a chance to rest and get back that energy level. They showed so much, and they exerted so much in the third quarter.
Mind you, coming up after the game, we'll have our Tri-County Principals post-game show. We'll give out our LCAP Player of the Game Award. Lawrence County Community Action Partnership dedicated to enhancing the quality of life within Lawrence County by eliminating the causes and effects of poverty, mobilizing and directing resources to assist, educate, and promote self-sufficiency. To find out how you can be a part, visit them online at lcap.org. That's LCCAP.org. LCAP, changing lives. Newcastle certainly changing the script with 2 big baskets to start this fourth quarter. Lead back up to 18 where it was at half. Henry's got 14. She drives in, and we're going to have a reach-in foul and a trip back to the free throw line. Needs to be free throw attempts number 7 and 8. And if not for the free throw line, and if not for Angel Henry in general, this could be a much bigger score line. But she's played out of her mind here this evening.
They've been a big part here of the story defensively for the Canes, committing what kind of these unforced errors that has given the Quips opportunities at the line.
1-1, and she makes the first. She will get the bonus. That foul, by the way, is the 4th against Deja Drew. And she will check out of the contest. Diamond Richardson, 5'5" junior, will check back in. She makes them both. Now 5 of 8 from the charity stripe and 16 points on the evening. Hudson behind the back dribble to try to break the press. She does. Up the floor, a little bit too high and out of bounds. Turnover number 13 now against Newcastle. Passing through the press hasn't worked. Like the dribble action that time, Tim, just a little bit too hot to handle on the pass.
Yeah, it's a little too tall. It happens. Quips offense now has to find a way to respond.
Player down for Newcastle. Richardson gets back to her feet a little bit late, and Henry's going to take advantage and put it off the rim. No good, but fouled.
You know, this is good strategy here by the Quips. They want to get into the lanes and really force this aggressive Canes defense to commit these fouls, but they can get to the line and kind of score and try to get back into it. They did that a lot in the third quarter and was able to kind of creep back into this ball game. They're going to try to do it again here in the fourth quarter. They have to make their shots, though. They missed that one to really make an effective move here.
Free throw attempts number 9 and 10 on the evening. Just got another final score in on the boys' side. Union boys victorious 61-30 in their opening game of the season. So Union 2-0 to start the year. Newcastle hoping to do the same. Flora across the timeline. Wide open three on the wing. Kayla Jones off the mark. Hit her first two. Hasn't been able to knock one down since. Offensive rebound, though, from Boyce. And she's fouled on the floor. It will still be free throws, though, as Newcastle has entered the red zone, has gotten into the bonus.
Yeah, great effort there by Boyce. Just never giving up on the play. Got the rebound and really forced the Quips into making that foul, giving her the opportunity to score from the line here with 6:09 here to play in the fourth.
Make sure you visit them online, redzonesports.com, or check them out on Facebook. But the free throw, though, no good. So Boyce has missed the front end of a 1-on-1 and also missed an and-one opportunity. The only thing that hasn't gone right for her tonight. Hudson up to Flora, and she's going to slow things down and try to set up the offense under 6 minutes to play.
Yeah, it makes a lot of sense. Try to just run your offense. If you take a few seconds off the clock, so be it. Not important as much as running what you want to do here with this lead.
You have to do that, though. Got to maintain possession, and the turnovers are starting to add up. High screen. Henry will take a deep three off the mark. No good. Boyce another rebound. Coming the other way, Kayla Jones looking to run the show. She's going to pull up from three and knock it down. Foot on the line, they're going to say. She's still in double digits with that long two.
Yeah, just inside the arc on that one.
2 2s, 2 3s. She's got 10. Pair of freshmen in double digits for Coach Donardo Joseph.
That's her first point since the first quarter.
Under 5 minutes to play. We're going to have a turnover here as Jones loses it. Pass up to Hudson, and she's going to put it up with the right hand and in.
Perfect vision on the court, just getting it at the Hudson and let her do what she does best in an open court, just finishing with the two-pointer.
Lead up to 19. Henry across the timeline. Crossover, drive, kick it over. Long three on the way, banked in. Life for the Quips and a timeout as Anijah Thomas makes the 3 ball. 4:27 remaining, and we'll have another Ponch's Insurance timeout. Ponch's Insurance, love the life you live, worry-free. Shenango girls 42-15 await the winner of this one. That game tomorrow, we'll have it here on the Lawrence County SportsNet. Tim, that's a 4:30 start.
Yes, it'll be a lot of fun to be able to bring that one along as we continue here as the basketball season's arrived. Got the Newcastle boys basketball program coming up here a little bit later, so we'll have that one.
Farrell Steelers waiting to make their entrance onto the court. They'll be taking on Stowe Rocks in the next game here tonight at the Fieldhouse. And then the nightcap again, Newcastle against Sharpsville. Tomorrow, Newcastle taking on Stowe Rocks. That's a predetermined contest. That's a 6 o'clock scheduled start. 2 timeouts left for each team. Newcastle is going to inbound. And they're going to see some full court pressure the rest of the way, no doubt about it.
Yeah, the Quips did show that early in the second half, and it really made a big impression into this ball game. So see if they able to handle a little better here in the fourth quarter.
Boyce gets it and tries to drive all the way down, poked away at the last second, and Chagog couldn't keep it in bounds. So Newcastle will maintain possession. Hudson inbounds, tries to post up, gets the pass from Boyce, posting up against Henry. She's going to back her way in, shot blocked away, knocked out of bounds, and they're going to say Flora touched it last. Quips get the ball back as we approach the midway point of this fourth quarter.
Henry's done a nice job for the Quips really running this offense.
And she's going to get 2 free throws out of this one. Yeah, it's going to be a double bonus.
When she has one-on-one against a defender, she's really controlled the action well.
Free throw attempts 11 and 12 on the evening. She can get into the lane almost at will, it feels like, Tim. While she's on the line, I'll also remind you that we will have in our post-game show the Maley Chiropractic Play of the Game Award. Remember, just $25 for any student athlete during your sports season. Get you an adjustment and all therapies necessary. Visit them online, Maley Chiropractic, M-A-H-L-E, chiropractic.com. Let Maley Chiropractic keep you in the game. Angel Henry keeping the Quips in the game. Makes 2 free throws, another turnover. Rebound fighting for it, and Aliquippa's still going to get possession. Nope, they're going to step on the end line. Ramari Lowe ran out of real estate.
Every possession matters as they're crucial turnovers if you're the Quips. Canes have to take advantage of this, run their offense, run their plays. Try to get some more points on the scoreboard, really control this ball game and close it out strong, leading by 14.
And be strong with the basketball more than anything. Floor facing the full court pressure, able to get around Lowe. Looking to direct traffic. Crossover. Able to get across the timeline. She's tripped up at midcourt by Lowe, and that's going to send now Flora to the foul line for the first time tonight. And that's, again, I think the big difference. You look at the fact you have, quick math, 22 free throws attempted from Aliquippa tonight. This will be only the 3rd for Newcastle.
Yeah, getting to the line, Aliquippa has done a terrific job here tonight, really taking advantage of it. They haven't converted at the highest numbers that they wanted, but they've been there. Now the Canes closing out this ball game is going to be really crucial at the line.
Big first one there for Flora, and she'll get the bonus. That's her first points since the first quarter. The first made free throw of the night for Newcastle.
Okay. With 3:43 here to play, these 3 throws the rest of the way for both teams are just going to be huge.
Second one splashes home as well. And now Newcastle's going to try to put on a little pressure just to try to slow down the Quips offense a little bit.
And that's good change up there by Coach Denario Joseph.
Johnson may have gotten away with a travel, but then next pass, Jones definitely didn't. Now full court pressure coming the other way. Hudson to trigger. And she's going to try to go over the top for Boyce, a little bit short. Nice pass to get it up ahead to Jones. She drives in. Shot no good. Actually a foul on the floor. So no shooting foul, but it is still a 1-and-1 opportunity coming for Kayla Jones. Mahogany Shagog picks up her second. First trip to the line for Kayla.
See how Jones handles this the second time at the line here for the Canes.
First one rattles home, so she'll get the bonus. Mind you, stop by the Crane Room before or after the game, or take an order out for curbside pickup. Plenty of room for you at the Crane Room, www.craneroom.com to see their full menu. Second one up, no good, but offensive rebound and putback, Hudson.
Hudson has just been so strong tonight.
Now more pressure in the backcourt. Tough time getting across half court. They finally do on the long pass to Osby. Down low to Shagog. Shagog hounded and traveled.
Yeah, she just couldn't handle the pressure there. Turned one way and then decided to turn the other and lift the foot when she did that and got the travel call.
Deja Drew trying to direct traffic, and clock's going against her, and although they knew it, so Coach Joseph has to call timeout from the bench. It'll be another full Pontius Insurance timeout called by Newcastle. They have 1 remaining. Quips will have 2 remaining. 3:10 remaining here in the fourth quarter. Again, give a shout out to our entire LC SportsNet crew here tonight. Dom Summers, JoJo Morozic, Robbie Nattel, Ashley Haltala, the Bowen sisters, and my broadcast colleague Tim Continenza. I'm James Dotson. We're going to have a fun night tonight, more fun tomorrow, and more fun this entire winter sports season. Tim, glad to have you along. Glad to have you back. It doesn't feel like a night at the Fieldhouse without it being you and me here working together.
That's absolutely true. It's like I said, it's my favorite place to be, to call any game, be honest. And it's just such a great atmosphere that we've seen. Last year was unique. This year is going to be not as, hopefully, as severe as what we've seen last season. But knowing how the Canes play and knowing that they love defending their championships, it's going to be a fun season to watch coming up here for the boys. And then look at the ladies. They're doing a fantastic job opening this season up already with 50 points on the scoreboard.
3 players in double digits. Hudson with 18 and freshman Boyce with 16. Kayla Jones with 11. Pass over the top trying to find Boyce, and it's going to be knocked out of bounds. Last touched by Lowe of Aliquippa. Yeah, 50 points on the scoreboard and 50 hard points, to be honest.
Yeah. Nothing easy tonight.
Especially here in the second half. Good positioning down low for Boyce, and she's going to get 2 free throws as a result.
I tell you what, she just positions herself so well down in the blocks, James. It's so impressive to watch a freshman play like that, and what she's achieved here in an opening game. Really exciting.
Impressive for any player the way she gets that positioning, but like you said, as a freshman. And that's going to be the 5th foul against Lowe, so Boyce will have to wait to try to make her first free throw attempt of the night. Lowe checks out, finishes tonight with 2 points. And now more whistles.
We get someone in the lane?
Oh, they had everybody flip-flop. Newcastle was. Newcastle was the ones lowest on the block. They got that corrected, and now maybe Rihanna Boyce will make her first free throw.
First non-2 of the night.
Second one off the mark. Long rebound tracked down in the corner for the Quips. Boyce now with 17. Here comes Henry, who has 19, make it 21.
Wow.
Unreal.
She has just been so well going to her left and really making space out of nothing and really taking it right to the hole there, getting the foul and the points.
Puts her with 21 points on the night. And we'll go to the line with the clock stopped, trying to make it 22.
Just under 3 minutes left here in the fourth quarter.
4 fouls now on Kayla Jones. That free throw is good. Angel Henry, huge night, 22 points. Boyce gets the inbounds. Gonna look ahead for Drew. Nice run, and then she lost possession. That's the third time that she's done that tonight, and she knew it again.
Yeah.
She called travel before the official did. A little too excited on that one.
Yeah, you get the open court in front of you. You see what you want to do, and you just put the ball down a little too hard on your dribble. It gets up above your chest, and then it's just a matter of can I control it or not, and unfortunately there she was not able to do it.
I know Coach Joseph preaches on those to have to dribble out in front of you, and maybe not quite enough of that, a little bit too much dribbling down leading to the high dribble. Seen that a couple of times tonight.
Yeah.
I think that'll be the drill come Monday morning, or Monday afternoon, I should say, for practice. Flora drives, dishes. Kayla Jones in the lane, shot no good, rebound Chagog. Clock winding down here in the Ne-Ca-Hi tip-off tournament. Right wing, Osby chucks up a three. Jones coming the other way. Starting the break, finds Boyce down low. Good body positioning, good control. Up and in. 19 now for Rihanna Boyce.
She has been impressive in her debut here with the Canes.
Spoiler alert, I think she might be getting a t-shirt here tonight, Tim.
Yeah, I think Alania Hudson might have something to say about that, though.
Drive into the lane off the mark there for Honesty Johnson. Up over the top. Let's see if Drew can get it this time. And she hesitates and puts it in.
Yeah, she made a nice move there. She let the defense roll by her and then put the ball up.
Lead up to 20. Clock now down to 90 seconds remaining. Newcastle and Shenango will be coming up tomorrow, it looks like, for the Newcastle Tip-Off Tournament Championship. Henry gets the high screen, gets around Drew, pass down low, and looked like Thomas wasn't ready for it. And it's going to be a held ball. Possession will stay with the Quips. The clock now at a minute 7, minute 6, minute 5. It's still going. Minute 4, minute 3. Do they recognize the clock is still running?
They do not. Yeah, and they finally stopped it at 57, but it ran for about 10 seconds almost.
You know what? I'm trusting my man Rob. He had it stopped at a minute 9.
Yeah.
Off the inbounds pass, short shot from Honesty Johnson off the mark, whistle and a foul on the rebound, and that's going to send Newcastle 90 feet the other way for a pair of free throws. Dakari Hall is who's going to pick up that personal.
Let's call a 21-point lead at home.
Yes. I mean,
that's unintentional. I know that.
I had to think for a minute because the question had come to mind because they've changed the mercy rule in the last couple of years. They changed it from 40 to 30. I wondered if tip-off tournaments it became 20 to try to keep games on schedule, maybe. But
I have no idea. That's a great question.
Definitely not now that they've stopped it. But that was something that went through my mind, though Shenango certainly had that covered by midway through the third quarter. Say Alexis Miller check in for the first time for the Aliquippa Quips, and a couple new players coming in. Valerie Colon, Nevaeh Elias, and Rajari Roberson. And funny story is we were getting ready for this game, Tim. Wanted to get confirmation on pronouncing Rajari's first name. Asked head coach, asked assistant coach, asked the scorers table, asked a couple of players on the bench. Nobody knew for sure because they only know her as Sunshine.
So it's easier just to call her Sunshine, huh? We have a loose sneaker on the floor.
Angel Henry literally just dribbled out of her own shoes.
Yeah.
That's the kind of game that she's had tonight. 22 points. And
very impressive night.
Yeah, sadly, it'll be in a losing effort for her, but she's just done some impressive stuff over these last couple of years that we've had a chance to see her, and did not disappoint tonight, to say the very least.
No.
And guess what? She's only a junior.
Yeah, a lot of playing time on the court still to come for her. There's no question about it.
Honesty Johnson with the shot, and another fun name. I like this one, Honesty, but it's spelled Aunesty.
Ah.
Her first free throw off the mark. She'll toe the line and try another one. Tila Williams also back in for Newcastle. No good on the shot. Battling for the rebound. That's Sunshine who gets it. Sunshine Roberson's going to get called for the carry as the ball dribbled over her head. 34 seconds here remaining. Tip-off of Farrell and Stowe Rocks was supposed to be, well, right about now, Tim. It'll be about 15 minutes for that one, so I expect it will be getting back for the Newcastle game on WKST probably about 8:30.
Yep.
Put back up and in there for number 22, Alexis Miller, to get her name in the score sheet.
Good to see. Whistle, and we have another foul.
And that's going to give Tila Williams a chance to get
into the score call.
Yeah. 14 seconds left. Newcastle and Shenango coming up tomorrow. Real quick, Tim, what are your thoughts having seen these two squads in their preliminary games? Should be a fun one,
I think it's going to be an exciting game tomorrow. It's going to be interesting to see how the Canes handle everything, give themselves the opportunity to win their tournament. And I think turnovers will be talked about, some of the dribbling aspects of the game for them. But, yeah, it should be, I think we're looking for a fun game tomorrow afternoon.
Both free throws off the mark. Yeah, especially the way Emily Fedrizzi forced, 7 steals herself in that first game. Pass over the top, and coming and getting it is Osby. Takes a wild shot. It's going to go out of bounds with 2 seconds remaining. And that's how this one's going to come to an end. Newcastle against Shenango coming tomorrow. Newcastle 55, Aliquippa 36. Your final here at the Fieldhouse. We'll take a quick break, come back with the Tri-County Principals post-game show when we return. It's the Ne-Ca-Hi Tip-Off Tournament. Lawrence County SportsNet, powered by LCAP.
When the high school season heats up, make sure you have the best gear to support your school. Head to the Red Zone on Wilmington Road in Shannon for all your county sporting apparel needs. From sporting goods to custom apparel to embroidery and more, Red Zone has it all. Quality gear for all 8 schools in the County of Champions. Stop by and enter the Red Zone or visit them online at theredzzonesports.com. Score big at the Red Zone.
Wherever you're going, Axe can get you there. The bowling alley, beauty salon, and even the library. Axe can get you there safely. The grocery store, the pharmacy, and the bank. Axe can get you there comfortably. Going to work, visiting a friend, or just to relax at the park. Axe can get you there affordably. Axe is here to get you there safely, comfortably, and affordably. Choose Axe as your driving service and give us a call to schedule a ride.
And we're back here one final time from the Ne-Ca-Hi Fieldhouse. It's the Tri-County Principals post-game show. The Newcastle Lady Canes 55-36 over Aliquippa here this evening. Real quick, scoring recap for the Quips. 22 points of their 36 coming from Angel Henry, including 9 of 13 from the charity stripe. Next leading scorers were Thomas and Shagog with 4, and Yari Carter on the board as well in tonight's game. For Newcastle, 19 for Rihanna Boyce, 18 for Ayani Hudson, 11 for Kayla Jones, 6 for Nina Flora, and 2 for Deja Drew to round out the Canes scoring. And let's start with the big play that really sparked things early. Our Mainly Chiropractic Play of the Game award, Tim,
goes to Kaylee Jones on that big three-pointer to end the first quarter. The Mainly Chiropractic is proud to present the play of the game to Kaylee Jones of Newcastle. Mainly Chiropractic, Lawrence County SportsNet is proud to honor Kaylee Jones for tonight's play of the game. Kaylee will receive a customized T-shirt from Miley Chiropractic in recognition of tonight's game. Video of tonight's play of the game will be featured on the Triple Live High School Sports Network standout platform and Twitter and Instagram. To view tonight's Mainly Chiropractic Play of the Game and full list of this season's plays of the game, go to lcsportsnet.com and click on Play of the Game. Congratulations to Kaylee Jones of Newcastle for tonight's Maley Chiropractic play of the game. Let Maley Chiropractic keep you in the game.
And I'll tell you what, from one freshman to another, Kayla Jones, our play of the game. Rihanna Boyce is our LCAP player of the game with her team high 19 points here tonight. Lawrence County Community Action Partnership is proud to honor Miss Rihanna Boyce of Newcastle for tonight's Player of the Game award. LCAP and Lawrence County SportsNet, in recognition for tonight's Player of the Game award, will be receiving, Rihanna Boyce will be receiving a customized T-shirt, courtesy of the Red Zone, in recognition of tonight's Player of the Game award. Congratulations yet again, Rihanna Boyce, 19 points in your debut as a freshman. Tonight's LCAP Player of the Game. LCAP, changing lives. Real quick, Tim, some final thoughts from our two girls' games to start out the festivities here at the Newcastle High School Tip-Off Tournament.
I think we're going to have an exciting game tomorrow with Shenango and with Newcastle. I think we're going to see some of the best athletes here in Lawrence County really showing their stuff early in the season.
That's exactly the idea here, Tim. And we'll have first Riverside and Aliquippa will be playing here. That game scheduled for make sure I get this right, scheduled for a 3 o'clock tip-off. 4:30 we'll be on the air here with the Lawrence County SportsNet, getting ready for the game between Newcastle and Shenango. Special thanks again to everybody here at the Newcastle Fieldhouse for getting us all set up. Mr. Sam Flora and everybody for all that they do for us to put on this event every year. For the entire LC SportsNet crew, my broadcast colleague Tim Continenza, James Dotson here signing off. You've been watching the Lawrence County SportsNet powered by LCAP tip-off tournament here from Newcastle. Your final score one last time, Newcastle 55,